Okay, welcome back if you're not new, and welcome if you're new. I'm drawing in my sketchbook again for like the millionth time. And as you can see, like I've already started, and that's because I'm an idiot and I forgot to turn on my phone camera. So you just have to bear with me. But that means you get another like a very quick number two face drawing. But we're still starting out with this one. And so that's pretty cool. And like this drawing is from the side, and it's because I wanted to try something different. And he got like, I don't know, I didn't want to make a beard, and I kind of wanted to make a mouth, but I didn't want to do like a normal mouth. And then I just did like teeth, and then it like became super weird. So it's kind of like weird horror thing, but not really. Like, yeah, you'll see. Anyway, what more? Subscriber count, of course. I want to thank you guys because we're at 538, which is really cool. It's amazing. We're getting very close, like to 550, and then we're getting closer to 600, and then 700, and so on and on and on, which is insane how quickly it has actually happened. Like, it wasn't long ago that I just reached 500. So thank you guys. And of course, you should definitely like, subscribe, and comment because I love when you do so. I really appreciate it. And I read all the comments. Yeah, I have to say that stuff, I guess. But like, really, with this video, I don't really have a thing. I didn't have a focused on anything. Like, I'll of course tell you about my day, as I think I'll start with that. Usually I get something going. And today was a pretty normal school day, like, except it's like the longest day ever. So we start at 8 o'clock and we're done at like 4. Not 4. Oh, yeah, 4. We're done at 4 o'clock in the afternoon. So that's about, it's about some hours. Which also means like I get home from school even later. So like I've gotten home for not that long time ago as of this recording, as I'm doing the voiceover. And yeah, you're just so tired. Like the last 2 hours, 2 lessons, like nothing could be learned from anybody. Like anybody was tired and I want to go home, and it was all just negative stuff, man. All negative stuff. And that's fair enough because I was not on top there. And then all the other stuff was like, ugh. People were even like sad about that we had to stay long before we had stayed long. So it's just not good vibes to begin with for like a longer day. And that's also something like, I think school is okay. Like I'll do school and I'll do the work, and especially if I'm in a group or something. But I'd much rather be like home painting or something, painting or drawing. Like that would be really cool. Hopefully, if I could do that instead of working. Well, it would be a job, but a different kind of job. And that's also something you realize, like when you have to work so much in groups as I do on my type of school, you really realize there's some people you want to work with, and you know what they can, they will pull their weight. And then there's a whole lot of people who, for some reason, like just doesn't. Like they don't even pull their own weight for themselves. Like they do nothing for nobody. And that's just weird because like if someone, if we all have separate homework and there's a one person piece of homework, then it's fair. Like I don't care if you do well or if you even try. I don't care because that's on you. But if we're in a group and the person like just neglects the group and lets everybody down, that's really demotivating. Because how could somebody expect another person like to want to make the whole assignment by themselves if it's a group project? Like nobody wants that, and it's just stupid. But that's how it is sometimes with school, and when you can't decide your groups, that's the worst, because then they have to put everybody in a group. So they put all the people nobody wants in a group with like random people, which just means like you sometimes end up with like the biggest slacker ever, And there's nothing wrong with slacking on your own work, but when it's teamwork and we have to do like group stuff, then it sucks major. So like that's not cool. And I also just think like just the slacking mentality in general, like not even just like slacking in school, just slacking everywhere in your life. Not even just not taking things seriously, not focusing on yourself, not doing the work, not putting in the work. Like I don't want to sound like these alpha male podcast type of dudes because I'm definitely not like them. But there is some truth and merit to it. You need to like if you want something, then do it. And if you don't want nothing, then don't do nothing. It's okay to relax and like just sit around, but like do something to create something. Like it's the same in art. It's the same in like work. It's the same in life. It's everywhere. Like it's just man, do something. But you don't have to. Like if you want to, you can. But you shouldn't force yourself to do something either, of course. But you should just be honest with yourself. Like am I actually gonna do this or not? And most of the times, if you aren't, then just be honest with yourselves, and especially others. That's what I'm thinking. But I don't know. And I think this side profile turned out great. But here we start another drawing, which is much quicker because I was like, I don't want to take too much time, and I don't want to like do too little. So I was like, kind of iffing around looking at the camera or the microphone while I was recording. I see how much of time have I recorded and all that stuff. But of course more, I'm still like, not starting my painting anymore, I'm beginning. I'm in the beginning stage with the bottom sketch and all stuff. I found out what I would make, what my idea is, which is really great because that usually takes some time for me. Not much because I usually make very similar things always, but that's also a thing. Like, do you guys and girls and everybody's, do you struggle with finding ideas of what to paint or what to create or like something, or do you just like flow out of you? Because I kind of wait for that flow state where it just comes out of me, like my fingers and my hand and my body just knows what to do. And then sometimes it's good, sometimes it's pretty shit. That's also like, that's how it is. And the not so nice thing with painting is when it's bad, it's much more expensive than some fountain pen ink. Like I can get a lot of fountain pen ink for very cheaply. And like like the golden heavy body acrylic is really great paint, like really great paint, but it's not cheap, not even close. And it's not a problem normally, but right now I'm saving up a lot of money because I'm going on a school trip, as I've talked about in my other videos. Go watch my other videos. And yeah, so it is what it is. Like, it's just money. It doesn't matter. And I don't need the best or most expensive art supplies. I definitely don't. Like, I could work with whatever. But I think like good art supplies helps a lot. Like, it's not a necessary thing, but it definitely helps. And especially if you're starting to get, quote unquote better, which like isn't a thing because art is subjective. But yeah. Thank you for watching. Bye bye. Like, subscribe, all that stuff. Bye.